Let's see who else. Who else we got calling in? Of course. Ow, who's hitting me? Cody's hit Kelly.
Hi.
Hi, you're on the air. Cody is being a little brat, and he's hitting me with his meat sword, and that's not allowed in this game because we're on the same team. I don't know who didn't tell him we were on the same team, but he doesn't know about that.
Can't do that.
I know. And you know what? There's also a Spartan that his color scheme is oddly similar to the Flood, so he almost looks like a Flood from far away, and I think that's bullshit.
Well, you know, Cody thinks he's a big man now that he's 18, and...
Well, he is technically a man now, yes.
He thinks he can do anything, though.
Like he's getting cocky.
Yeah, man, I mean, he threw away most of the cupcakes I gave him. I'm calling him out right now about that.
Oh, shit. Well...
He probably got both of us sick because my throat is sore.
See, so. That's what I was getting to. Now, was it you?
Hell no, I carried around hand sanitizer all weekend.
Okay, you're playing it safe. You're doing the sanitizer.
I'm responsible.
I get that. You got your name to uphold. Thank you, by the way, for all of the muffins that we all ate. Rocco, Derek, Sean, myself, Eric, Kevin. Every morning, it was like breakfast was ready and waiting for us at the booth.
You know, it was my pleasure. It was, I ate them too, so...
No, I'm not insinuating that's what got me sick.
No, I'm saying, I was going to make them anyway, so I might as well make...
You made a lot. It's like more bags kept showing up by the day. I didn't know how that was happening. It was crazy.
I know, maybe it was a little overkill.
No, I mean, there was no way we could eat all of them, so like Cody, I have to admit, some did get left at the booth when we turned tail on Sunday night.
Oh, I'm sure. There was a lot of them.
But it was nice always having the option chocolate, blueberry, or poppy seed, which is personally my favorite. And I don't know many other people that make poppy seed aside from my mom, so it was pretty rad.
Oh, cool. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, definitely. Did you ask us personally? I remember you asked me muffins or cupcakes at one point, but did you ask us about flavors?
No, I never did.
Because, poppy seed isn't that common, I guess. Maybe it is.
I just chose my 3 favorites.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you chose wisely. Well, what about you? I mean, did you have a good time at RTX? Was it overall an enjoyable experience? You got to meet a lot of us for the first time. You got to meet a lot of forum members for the first time.
Yeah, everybody I met for the first time, and it was great. I don't know if you're aware, but I've been watching like Mega64 for like 5 years.
Wow. I didn't know you'd been a fan that long.
Yeah, it's just for the first couple years I was too kind of nervous to even like make myself known. So
I gotcha.
It wasn't until like around when I was living in Japan that I even really said anything to anybody.
That was when you first kind of started calling into the show and we became aware of you. Yeah, it was when you were living in Tokyo.
Oh, Yokohama, yeah.
Or Yokohama, I'm sorry. I think all of Japan's Tokyo. It's just...
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm a Baka Gaijin. I'm going to go see that new Wolverine movie, though, because he's in Japan, and that's where I want him to be.
Hey, did you play that the Marvel game that they had set up?
I didn't. You know what? All I played was I really wanted to play with Oculus Rift, but I never got a chance to. I played Hotline Miami 2, Dive Kick, Halo 4, Super Street Fighter 4, just because it was set up. And what else did I play? I think that's it. I did not play the Marvel. What Marvel game was there?
It was it was an old Marvel game on the PS1.
Oh, it was a booth that was selling classic consoles and stuff. Yeah. I saw that there. You guys almost beat it, right? But something happened.
No, we got to the 3rd round and then they changed the disc out to find out what some Jurassic Park game was that they had.
Oh, right in the middle of your game.
But yeah.
Maybe they were mad because you guys were technically loitering.
Yeah, I guess so, because we were at that booth, all the time, other than Dive Kick.
Dive Kick was... Yeah, but they wanted you at that Dive Kick booth. Dive Kick.
We played so much Dive Kick.
It's coming to PlayStation Network, and they had it at RTX with the custom controllers made for it. That was pretty awesome.
It was. I probably played like 8 hours of Dive Kick. No joke.
You're a big dive kicker?
Well, it was fun to play, so we just kept playing it.
I hear you. What's your go-to console? What do you play the most?
I don't actually play a lot of video games anymore, so...
Yeah. Do you do 3DS?
I don't own a 3DS.
You're not doing that Animal Crossing with everyone?
If I had a 3DS, I would be playing Animal Crossing for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear you. Well, how are you gonna get your dive kick fix? I guess at next RTX.
Yeah, I guess so. It's interesting because I haven't played video games, like a lot of them, in a really long time. So it was kind of cool to just like sit back and relax and play video games for once.
Yeah, that's one of the best things about having a free play area at these conventions is you get that chance to just kind of meet up with your friends and actually have like a LAN party, which just doesn't really happen anymore.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it used to happen when I was in college, but
oh yeah,
since then, not so much.
But yeah, we're not in college anymore. I don't even play games that friends of mine play, really. I feel like back in the day, all of my group of friends, we'd all play the same games. But now it's like, I'm so fucking far behind, and Rocco plays everything new that comes out and like is done with it by the time I even pick it up. And for me, it takes like years to get through like the big franchises that I like. It just takes me for fucking ever. Last of Us is probably going to take me like
walkthroughs.
Yeah.
That's what I do. Hey, I have a weird question.
That's cool. So hold on. That actually shed some light. So there's people out there that watch YouTube walkthroughs just because they don't have access to play the game, so they just want to watch someone play it.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Hey, I understand that. It's a novel way to be involved. If you're a fan of gaming culture and video games, it's a novel way to do it if you don't have access to those games.
Yeah,
it makes me think that hey, maybe people might enjoy the actual gameplay of my stream as well as the prank calls and everything else.
I enjoyed it for Lollipop Chainsaw.
Oh, right on. Yeah, that was something that I was trying to, because I was doing the completionist thing with that, trying to get all the way through it, like with Resident Evil.
Yeah.
October's coming up. I got to do Resident Evil 2.
Are you gonna do it outside again?
I think I may. A fear of Kevin coming to fucking spook me. I don't like that. Oh,
that was cool. I'm really glad that Kevin came to RTX. He was
dude,
really nice.
I am too. I can't believe he had never come to a convention aside from like Anime Expo and Comic Con. It was awesome having him there. He's a hell of a salesman.
He ended the night perfectly. That was my favorite RTX moment.
Oh, the dance party at Buffalo Billiards?
Yeah, with Christmas times.
Yes, simply having a wonderful Christmas time. He knows how to pick a good.
Chat.
He knows how to pick a good song. He was gonna come play Halo here. He's in the chat. Hi, Kevin. We love you. We sure do want you to come to all the conventions. I do, at least. You were gonna say you had a note you were gonna hit.
Oh,
and
yes.
I interrupted you.
That like old gaming booth.
Yes.
They had DVDs also that they were selling.
DVDs for sale.
Yeah, like random related gaming DVDs. Like they had like Final Fantasy Spirits Within and stuff like that.
You know what? And I almost bought Fred Savage's The Wizard because I was like, this isn't on DVD anymore. This is like out of print. I should buy this because I don't have this. But it was a bit too pricey for me.
Yeah, I kind of felt that way about the whole booth. But they had a movie called The FP, which I took pictures of and put on Facebook.
Is that the DDR?
Heard of this movie?
Is that the DDR movie?
Yes.
Yes, I watched like YouTube trailers for it years ago, but I totally have forgotten about it.
They have the first 10 minutes of it up on YouTube.
Yeah. Have you watched it yet since you've got it home?
I didn't buy it, but I saw the first 10 minutes on YouTube, and I don't think I've laughed so hard in my life.
So now you regret not buying it.
I do regret. And actually, you know what? It wasn't on DVD, it was on Blu-ray.
What?
Yes.
We don't even have Blu-rays.
I was like, why is this movie on Blu-ray?
What the? Yeah! That's terrible. I bet you could find it on a certain internet type peer-to-peer networking kind of solution.
Yeah, or you can pay like $4 and watch it on YouTube.
Oh, well, just give them the $4. They made a movie.
I would be willing to pay $4 to watch that movie just from watching the first 10 minutes.
Yeah. Hey, Kelly, who do you think we should call today?
Michaels.
Good, because they were dicks to me before. They close in 15 minutes. I better get going.
All right.
Well, thank you so much, and it was a pleasure meeting you, and I'm glad you came out to RTX.
Oh, thank you. It was a pleasure meeting you and all the guys, and thanks for being so kind and amazing over the whole weekend.
Well, it was my pleasure.
Also, quickly...
Oh, yes.
I do Tylenol Sinus and Loratadine.
Does that help you when you have the drip?
Yep.
That sounds like we do cocaine when I say when we have the drip, but I'm not talking about that. Drug free.
So maybe try that.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? In all honesty, I kind of started feeling shitty yesterday afternoon. Knew I was getting a cold yesterday night. Woke up feeling like shit. Felt like shit all day today. But now it's starting to dry up. And, you know, I felt like shit, but I worked through it. It's not that bad.
Can we blame Anime Expo then?
I'm gonna say, yeah, it was the yaoi Nazi that gave it to me. I'm gonna say that right. I'm gonna say that right now. The yaoi Nazi. I don't know what it is with the Nazi uniforms and yaoi or anime cosplayers or whatever, but it's fucking weird.
I agree.
That's a weird thing they are into.
I've never seen that, but...
Oh, I saw it twice. It was odd. Watch the Anime Expo panel. They're all about it.
All
right. Kelly, thank you again. We'll talk to you next week. Or on Sunday.
All right.
Alrighty. It's a wonderful call. Great call.